What's Fly Butterflies? My name's MLadyAzzera. Welcome to the channel. Today we are building based on the kids' room stuff pack. I wanted to do just base game and that pack. I'm kind of doing a little challenge where I take one pack at a time and build with that. Also, not everybody has all of the packs, so I wanted to kind of make something a little bit simpler. And that way, if you only do have one or two, you can go ahead and enjoy some of these builds. I do have a few extra on my channel, so if you like what you see here today, go ahead and like and subscribe and check out some of the older videos I've done. Island living and also parenthood so far, and I believe the cool kitchen stuff, which was an interesting build. I wanted to do more of a family home, hence for kids' room stuff. So I had kids in mind whenever I did this house. I wanted a pool area for the outside. Kids love to swim. And wanted to have also some space for the adults downstairs. I love this breezeway that I put there. It access from the pool to the outside, as you can see on the top right. I'm just figuring out the floor plan here. I wanted to make sure everything was nice and cozy but functional. And you're going to see here a little bit of an open floor plan on top as well. Wanted that area to really be focused on the kids. So a little bit for everyone here. Start out with the living room. I wanted a mix of cool and bright colors for this build. So I start out with some orange. I don't usually use orange, but I really like how it turned out. And I love the wall paper with the flowers. I think it's awesome. This is amazing. I love this little centerpiece. It matches in perfectly with that couch. I can't believe how good the orange swatches came together. Again, working with orange was very fun. I wanted some other colors to clash, so I did put some cool colors in here as well to tone down the warm colors. But each room is kind of blended together. I did focus on some peach there to connect the kitchen and the living room together. And I also wanted to put a little pop of green here just to mix it up so that everything was not all the same. Really like the clean white. And I also did a lot of shelving here. I put some shelves actually on the top of the cupboards and just kind of filling that in with some greenery as well. And I wanted to keep it simple, not too cluttered. That way you could add some appliances if you wanted to, have plenty of cooking space, things like that. I wanted to not overclutter so that it was going to be very functional for the players. I do like to test everything, but if there's anything ever that isn't working, let me know because I do strive to have fully working one. I love this little nook here. This is a computer slash reading area slash taking off your shoes when you come in. A little fishbowl there. Kids seem to always have a goldfish at some point, so I wanted them to have a little pet if they needed. And just kind of fleshing this out here, wanted to give that appeal of it being one of those entryways. I also wanted to focus on the parents' room here to be their own space, so I did put an ensuite on top of the main bedroom here, and focusing on some of the reds, bringing that orange in with the ombre wallpaper, which is absolutely one of my favorites. I love the ombre look. It's just the fading and the variety is really pretty. I think. I love the little sloth painting, by the way. That one's really cool. Here is our ensuite. It's funny, I had one of my earlier builds, I had only put one sink into the main bathroom, and my mom was like, why did you only put one sink? You need two sinks. That's the best way. And I was like, oh, okay. She knows a lot about real estate and pool plans and things. So I kind of use her as my advice giver. So that way I know a little bit more of what to expect and what would be practical in a house. I do put a half bath there just because the main bathroom was only bathroom accessible other than this one. So I wanted to make sure there was an extra toilet there since this is the main and only bathroom for the kids. Did dinosaurs here. I did some red, yellow, and green there with pictures, kind of making it look like a red light, which I like. Dinosaur decals. Void Critters comes with this pack, so I wanted to make sure to include some of that. And I have a whole Void Critter space as well as the Puppet Theater, which also came with kid room stuff. And I never really played with this item, and I wanted to make sure to give that really be a focal piece for this build. That way you can enjoy the pack to its fullest, because after a while the pack build up and you forget about some of these interactive items that just add a little bit more to your gameplay. And that's again why I like to work with one pack at a time, just to get to really explore everything. And still being a new builder, I'm still getting familiar with the catalog and things, and I do have a lot of packs. Uh, Pretty much all of the build and buy kits as well, so I have quite the collection. Love the little void critter decals there. I put them on the wall. And this bedroom here is kind of a universal bedroom. I can say that you can put a longer bed there where the toddler is. I wanted to make sure to include a toddler bed as well, because the different life stages, how to prepare for them. And I believe I put some blocks and other things for toddlers throughout the upper floor. I also end up putting a potty out in the hall area. And here I did dinosaurs again. I love the dinosaur theme. Dinosaurs are one of my favorites, so I made sure to include that, take advantage of the base game. This is the first time I double layered curtains, and I think it turned out really well with the stars and then the clouds and trees. I don't usually use two different ones, but I really like how that turned out. This second bedroom here is more of a teen bed for, I would guess, a teen girl. However, you can mix up the swatches if you want it to look a little bit more universal. I wanted to give this room a lot of personality. Take advantage of the pack and use that cute little hamster thing as well. I put a little reading nook again over here in the corner. And then I gave them a computer up here because we do have one downstairs, but I wanted another one. And there is just a plain desk in that bunk bedroom, so you can use that for your homework or the dining table, of course. Wanted to make sure there was lots of space for the kids to do their stuff. And now I'm doing the outdoor area. I wanted an entertainment space. I feel like, they'd have other kids over, maybe their parents, have some kind of nice outdoor area to enjoy summer, and just have a little bit, again, that cozy environment, very family friendly. I love these chairs here. I could imagine sitting here with a book or something. Just looks amazing. I really like how this has turned out, the variety of plants. It's a little while to figure it out, but it got there. Do have some music here outside. I put the speaker in the middle there. That's one of the smart speakers, so it's kind of like a Siri or, oh gosh, what's the other one from Amazon? But anyway, one of those, and you can ask it questions and stuff and have it do different items. And I thought it'd be fun to just have some music. Put a little toy there and some towels. Little bougie area here to lounge out in the sun. Something for mom and dad to relax from all those kids. And a little garden area here too. I'd like to think that they eat healthy and want to grow some of their own food, but it is a little overgrown because they aren't always up to weeding because of how busy their life is with their family and work and whatnot. So I did put some underbrush here just to kind of have it feel a little bit more overgrown of an area. And I struggle a little bit with the flower box placement, but I think with the mix of the smaller pots, it looks a lot better and gives you more variety as well. You can always plant a tree in the big one and then some of the smaller plants in the planters as well. So wanted to give a little bit of a selection there for gardening. Love the stone. I think it's a nice touch. And just kind of putting in some terrain paints here, little details. And some of the outdoor tools like the spade and the watering cans. Put in that nice little part, just subtly, little detail there. Flower boxes and just more greenery adding. I love the hose. I feel like the hose is just a very cool detail, as well as these little vents. And I am going to struggle a little bit with the landscaping here with these bushes. I didn't want it to look too uniform, like, just be lazy and stack the same bush all around the house. So I did end up putting some details in here, as you'll see, and I think the color pop worked very nicely as well. And I'm really excited to be back building. I've kind of taken a little bit of a break here. I am thinking about going back to streaming as well. So if you all would like to see me stream, go ahead and say so in the comments so you can see some live action building here. I was thinking about taking those builds and making them into future videos. So if you'd like to see that too, please let me know. I am always interested in feedback. And if you haven't already and you like what you see, go ahead and like and subscribe. I could really use the support. I love this pop of red. This is the color I was talking about. It's so nice. It just the nice warm colors throughout. Really, I feel make it a homey feel. You can see I put a gate there. Right now in that breezeway, there's a gate and it looks like the fence, but I removed that fence because I didn't realize the gates actually work without the fence. So I did fix that. And kind of adding final details. This area I wanted to be different since it is bordering that garden and we just have the hedge kind of as our border. So I wanted to make sure to reinforce the edging here and get some taller items since it's kind of the same height. Give a little bit more variety. Well, we're approaching the end of the speed build. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the screenshots. Till next time, butterflies, see you soon.